Hey everyone, what's up? How is it going? How we doing? We doing good? Yeah, top knot Xander tonight. It's a rare oddity on this one. I know no one's really here yet to hear me talking about it, but I can see everyone. Hopefully. Maybe. Who knows? Getting the podcast edited as we speak, so that'll go up tonight. Oh, you're a little short on it, Colin. Zach beat you to it by a second. A little short on being first. Zach beat you to it. Is the heat wave in the room with us? It is sure not looking like it is. Weekend, I know, right? It was a busy weekend, that's for sure. And I am not doing anything like it again for a while. Like, I'm not doing that many videos in one weekend again for a while. Like, doing the, what do you call it? Doing the kickoff show is easy. But having that many premieres in one weekend is a lot. Like, I gotta be honest with you. I could not do that again anytime soon. Because it does actually take a lot out of me. Unfortunately so. What is going on with the network here? Either way. Let me do some editing. I gotta get the King of the Universe podcast edited. I just got it recorded. Like, I literally stopped recording like 2 minutes before I went live. So it is good to go. It is getting edited right now. Members and Patreons will get their version with the exclusive intros and outros. And then it's a shorter episode this week compared to normal. The main portion of the episode for everyone. Main episode this week is only 48 minutes. The member and Patreon version is just over an hour compared to the normal. Compared to the normal, like, hour and some change everybody normally gets. I was in a bit more of a rush this week because of, holy fucking premieres Batman. Kind of like what KJ says, but a little bit more swearing. Because I swear a lot, as we know. I just always swear, so. Also, we're going to just be dealing with some slowdown on OBS where, okay, it's weird, where it looks like I'm doing the Fraxium entrance or something for a little while, admittedly, because my whole computer is doing something right now, and I got no explanation for what. Also, what the actual fuck is going on with Peacock? Can I... There we go. I'll put Peacock on the main thing here. Can I reload it by any chance? Appreciate the unfiltered honesty. Yeah, how did it feel making WrestleMania 21 with you-know-who in it? You-know-who in it? What, Hunter? Or who? Muhammad Hassan? Gotta be a little more specific. There was a lot of controversial people. God, this is weird. It's like I'm doing the fucking Fraxium entrance. Yeah, Peacock's being stupid again. Like, the hell? It's just a black screen. Am I the only one dealing with this? Let me go to fucking the old place here. Well, I'm just like, not really. Okay, let me just open it up on my desktop. No, it was my idea to put It was my idea to put Muhammad Hassan on the show. So, like, it was 100% my idea. And I'll talk about it in a minute here as well once I get my damn TV to work. I feel like my TV's telling me I'll get my Peacock when I fix this damn door. How do I fucking... What's the button to make this thing restart? Because I just held down the power button and that didn't really do it. But yeah, there was a choice. There was genuinely a mindset behind Muhammad Hassan and Booker T's match only being a minute long. Like, there was actually an idea behind that. And I'll get to that in a minute here, because I know people want to know that. I held home down and wanted to see if that would work. Inputs, pictures, sleep timer, apps. Fucking, it's fine. I'm just opening up Peacock on my computer for now. Okay, it's still on the coverage will begin shortly screen right now. It's fine. Is it? Hi, Pierre. But yeah, let's see here. Device and software. Restart. There it is. See if that'll fix it. Glad your Peacock's working, because mine sure ain't. But yeah, I'm also now one half of your DPW Tag Team Champions, so how about that? Oh, do I think I'll Dark Side? That is going to be up to Ray, because they're NXT. Quite simply. Ray is finally getting into watching the real NXT. So Dark State will come when he decides they should, if he decides they should. I feel like we've talked about it a little bit, he and I have. Show intro for you right now. Well, I just got my TV to restart, so hold on. Let me reboot Peacock now. I'm wondering if Peacock saw that I watched Parks and Rec for like 2 days straight this week to get through just the bullshittery of my week and was like, all right, Xander, no more Peacock for you for today. Let's see. I think Ray will. We've talked about it briefly. I think he just has his own kind of... Okay, there we go. It's up now. I got it up now. Cool. That was a bit of a pain in the ass, but I got it. In the end, I got it. So that's what matters. We got there. I'm really glad that tomorrow is a premiere for Raw, so I didn't have as much pressure to get it done quickly today. I've gone with Lola Vice for this triple threat, by the way. I think Lola Vice is going to dethrone JC Jane. Or at the least... My God! The attire. I will not be repeating what JT said yesterday. Yeah, there's no mods for them, but I do know there's plenty of Dark State created wrestlers. The thing with NXT is there's plans to bring a lot of new people into it this season, from what I know. It is just a matter of, with everything that was going on with Ray. To quote Ray in the Discord here, right? This is how Ray described it with the return of SmackDown. Let me see. After a mental health episode, people changing jobs, full houses, having to watch family, and a sinus infection, Ray is back to making content. That is kind of what Ray's been going through this month, which is just a lot. It's just a lot. And I am not criticizing him at all for it because, like, I know that people could make the argument, well, Xander, you've been going through shit for the last, like, 2 years. Yeah, but, like, I wouldn't push my work schedule on anyone, so. All right, let's see. I've also got to do updated win-loss records from DPW and WrestleMania 21. JT was unhinged. I feel like you can just stop with JT was unhinged. He's always unhinged. Doesn't matter what show. I talk about it a little bit on the podcast that's coming out. I really want to take my PS3 that I've got and take it with me back to my hometown in a couple of days here when I go back soon. And make my younger brother sign into it with his PlayStation Network. Because I want the DLC for 2K14 back. Because I want to start doing 2K14 content on like streams and stuff. Because I've got such nostalgia for that game. And there's so many good like CAW tutorial videos for that game that even not having any created wrestlers, I would be perfectly fine to like boot up the game and just follow some tutorials and just start making a roster for myself on it. I really need to make Tatum's render for the website. I just don't want to boot up the game right now to grab it. That's the problem every episode, or every time I do this as well. JK14 universe. Yeah, short-lived, but it was there. It was there. It was a weird time. That was when I was still figuring out what I wanted to do for Universe. Yeah, 2K14 is my favorite wrestling game. I talk about it on the podcast, like I said, because someone asked me, so. I'm gonna keep an eye on Discord as well, because Ray and I are, how do you do the choke slam RKO? I just had Taker hit the choke slam, paused the recording when Randy was at the highest point, so it wasn't recording anymore. And then on the way back, and then waited for Randy to get up, had him jump up to do hit the finisher button, unpaused when he hit the height for the RKO. It wasn't something you could naturally do in the game. It was just heavily edited. That's all. It's pretty easy. Kind of one of those just another Saturday things for me when I was doing it. Also, can we just talk about how the Joe Hendry and ZRC versus the GYV match was way better than it had any right to be? So let's see how we retail 97, 96 through 97. Me too. You guys are going to really get to see Ray's creativity shine for retro stuff on this one. Ray is kind of taking the driver's seat, and I'm in the co-pilot seat for this one. But right, so the Muhammad Hassan stuff, before I forget. The reason Booker T Muhammad Hassan was only a minute long was, one, I was fucking tired. Because I literally spent all day on WrestleMania 21. all of that being said, right? Um, he lost it in a minute because the story is of his U.S. title run. Muhammad Hassan's a very different character in LS11 universe compared to what he was in real life. He's more of a sympathetic bad guy, is the way I'm telling his character in LS11 universe. Because like, it's pretty well known how I lean politically. Like, it's pretty well known. I talk about it a lot, and I've got hair like this. Pretty well known, especially if you watch the first episode of the podcast. But anyways, I want to make him. I view Muhammad Hassan, like his story in LS11 universe and his character is different. It's like how Eugene isn't on the channel because I don't want to do a mentally challenged gimmick because I don't think I could handle that, especially not while coming off respectful with it. And I don't want to make a joke out of something like that. That's just not my thing. Um, but instead of being, you know, a fucking terrorist character, the idea is to kind of take a similar approach to what I believe they started taking with him at one point, which is he's a sympathetic bad guy because he's doing bad things because people are labeling him as bad because of how he looks. People are seeing him going, oh, you've got Middle Eastern skin. Therefore, I don't like you because of what people from another country that you're not from did to America. And so he was taking the U.S. title as a way to stick it to the Americans that mistreated him because of how he looked. And was making anyone that challenged him for it, especially if they were American, which in WWE, most people on the roster were American at that point in time. The idea was he was going to make the Americans work harder than anyone else for a shot at the title because Americans didn't understand hard work. And so taking someone like Booker T, who literally has had a hard life, literally has been to prison, turned his life around from nothing into being a world champion. This motherfucker's an insult in this case. I don't mean it that way. I meant motherfucker in like the Sam Jackson way. But this guy in Booker T has worked harder than anyone on that roster has to get where he is. He knows hard work, and he's going to be damned if Muhammad Hassan acts like he's never worked hard a day in his life. So he beat Muhammad Hassan's ass in 20 seconds to show him he worked hard to get here. This is what hard work pays off for. Being autistic myself, I appreciate that so much. Well, also, like, you think I'm neurotypical? You think me, Mr. Bleach Blonde Hair, obsessed with look at the wall behind me. Skyrim, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Sonic the Hedgehog. And Super Mario and Pokemon. Does anyone for a split second think I'm not on the spectrum? That's not even an insult to anyone. Like, that's people always. There was a stream where I finally came out and revealed that I am on the autism spectrum. And like everyone in the chat was like, everyone in the chat the night I came out and revealed that was like, wait, really? And like, I think my favorite thing was, I think it was Tatum, said, I always kind of figured, but I never wanted to ask. And that's like what everyone that I told would say. Like, my best friends in real life laughed when I told them. Ray laughed and went, you just found out? Ray's dad Wood, went, I've known since I met you. Ray's dad met me over a decade ago. Like, the amount of people were just like, yeah, you were the last one to find out, Xander, is always so funny to think about. Like, it's that, and it's been most recently people finding out I'm not straight. Like, it's been very funny seeing the reactions I've gotten from people to that. I'm obviously not gay. Like, I'm not full-blown gay because obviously I've got a wife. But I don't consider myself straight either. I don't really identify as anything. Yeah. A lot of self-discovery these last year or two for me. By the way, I just want everyone to know that even though I did go out injured at the beginning of this season, I am still undefeated in Season 7, so suck it, Ray. Okay, my resume is getting a little ridiculous on this channel. It's getting a little ridiculous. I've got a shockingly impressive resume in LS11 Universe. Let me just tell you guys what my resume looks like. I'm a one-time LS11 Hardcore Champion, a four-time WWE Hardcore Champion, a two-time LSWF Tag Team Champion with Carnold and Ray specifically, a two-time LSWF LAW United States Champion, a one-time LSWF World Champion, a one-time ARW World Champion, a one-time DPW Tag Team Champion, a one-time NWA Tag Team Champion, and a one-time LS11 Grand Champion. I have held 14 belts. I've had 14 different reigns of sorts in the LS11 universe. A lot of them short, typically. I still don't consider myself terribly overpushed, at least. Oh, I think Lola might be about to get it. Come on, Lola. I think Jade is about to come in and steal it. Yeah! Lola Vice! I saw that the other day. I was like, okay, Kevin Nash. Okay, I'm not as bad as Kevin Nash. For reference, because you haven't gotten here in ARW. Yes, I'm a former ARW World Champion. I will not spoil it for you, but I will tell you that out of the, I don't know how many people that have held that belt, I'm the shortest in terms of stature, and I think I'm taller than at least a holder of the belt, right? Hold on. As far as you're at in the series right now, KJ, Thanos is still champion, right? I'm thinking they're all held the belt. I'm taller than at least one of the former champions. But yeah, no, for reference on that. To give you reference on those 14 title reigns. The only ones that have had any length to them. The LS11 Hardcore title, I had long enough to lose. Because it was when we were doing the real-life Hardcore Scramble. So I held it for approximately 2 minutes, if even. No, not even. I held it for 30 seconds in the first ever Hardcore Scramble skit. WWE Hardcore title, I ended up holding for 3 days, I think. Maybe a week. Out of those 4 reigns. All the other ones were I won it and then immediately got rolled up or got hit with a finish. The first time I won it was at SummerSlam Season 3, where Ray then showed up and hit me with a spear and won it. I then beat Aaron Stevens for it at WrestleMania, only for Logan Paul to hit me with Skull Crushing Finale and win it. The third time, I believe I won it on my birthday on Raw, only for Corey Graves to then roll me up. And then the last time I won it on a house show and held it for 1 week and lost it the following Raw. The LSWF tag titles, the first time I held them, I won them with Carnold when I got back from a vacation, dropped them 2 weeks later. The second time, I won them with Ray on the final ever LSWF show, lost them on the return episode of LSWF. LAW United States title, this one I'll give you. I held this one for a while. The first time I won it was still the LSWF US title. I won it in June 2024. Dropped it in August, September. Won it back. Dropped it in November. October, maybe. LSWF World title, I won in January 2023 and dropped in June 2023. ARW title, I will not spoil because I know you're watching ARW right now. DPW tag title, I just won. NWA tag titles, I lost fucking immediately. And then LS11 grand title, I had a pretty good reign with. Oh, I'm absolutely joking. There's a story reasons for years. Nash was like, I'm a star. I beat Goldberg now. Yeah, pretty much. I just felt the need to explain that those 14 reigns are not that impressive on my behalf. Getting some vignettes for some Evolve guys right now. Who are these guys? One of these is Jamar Hampton, right? And is this the It's Gal guy? Yes. Jamar Hampton, who is based as fuck following the Hogan stuff. And It's Gal, who, if I wasn't the one on a commentary for Evolve, when It's Gal eventually shows up on Evolve, I'm gonna have to put Doc on commentary. Because Doc making fun of these Gen Alpha ass wrestler names. This is peak acting right here. Let's grab some protein shakes. Okay. These guys look kind of promising for future stars. Are Evolve going to introduce like are Evolve going to introduce tag titles at any point, you think? Jamar was solid on LG, but lacked personality, which is why he got put on Evolve, probably. Gotcha. NXT Tag also been on Evolve. I could see them introducing Tag to Evolve at least. Please let Jordan Grace just go to SmackDown after this. Like, this has got to be what they write Jordan out of NXT with, right? She can't just keep taking L's. All right, come on, Dark State. Yeah, I've also got Dark State for this one. I'm hoping for a Dark State win. When Dark State strike. I'm gonna sneeze, by the way, just so everyone knows it's coming. Nice thing about when I sneeze, by the way. What a weird sentence that is. Nice thing about when I sneeze is that I have gotten good in Universe episodes about having like a trigger finger to hit the mute button when it's about to happen. So you guys never have to hear me sneezing. Thank you. All the choke slams on the wood were insane. They really were, weren't they? They remember of Dark State. What is happening right now? Oh, Premiere's trying to export two things at once. So the bar, the one's going Shaquan Sugars, I guess. I think JT's wife paid Masakano off. I don't think JT has a wife. Tatum's the one that made the wife joke, but JT doesn't have a wife. That's why he's always simping over the girls in LS11. Yeah, Tatum doesn't have a wife either, though. I really hope they just have Hank and Tang drop the belts here. I've had no interest in these guys being champions ever. Legs is their best in ring guy. Sugar's their best talker. Gotcha. Like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed what I came up with today for WrestleMania. Seems going to be cleared for the TNA pay-per-view. It's 2 more weeks. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna have to be fine because otherwise I don't really have any other partners. Joe is already not going to be. I've already been told Joe is not going to be available to come in and help me at TNA. So JT is going to have to be fine. I do think it's funny that Hank Walker canonically started in NXT as a security guard. I do need to check on something, actually. Alex told me dinner was going to be ready in 25 minutes. I'll go check on that in a minute. Hi, JT. I didn't go anywhere. Yeah. God, retro shows are always the hardest thing to update on the website because I have to end up going in and like adding history and putting it all the way back at like historical points where like not many people are gonna see it. I don't know why I thought this, but since you said do it better than it's real life, he's cheating using Jericho in universe when he's away from wrestling doing band stuff. I mean, we used him at 31. Jericho being away doing Fozzy stuff is a bit of a mixed bag. You got a good point there. You do. I think it depends on how long he was gone for when he was available. Like I consider him being back for 31 being like he came back for a month in 2015 is what we did. Cuz like we just took that one night only return from Night of Champions 2015 and moved it to WrestleMania 31. Exchanged it for that. So I get where you're coming from. I consider it cheating in some aspects, yes. Because it's on tour now. JT, we've done this bit like 7 times now. Come on. We've done the ONG Xander, you're back on like every fucking stream since I showed up 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago now. Bro, I was at the SummerSlam watch along. You've done this every fucking stream since SummerSlam. Yep, you've done this every stream since then. You did this SummerSlam. You've done it every time, bud. You're fine. I'm not mad. I'm just telling you. You've done it a lot. There's the constant brain damage. Oh, that's fucked up. That's funny, but it's fucked up. It's true, but it's fucked up. Doctor said something about short-term memory, but oh god, here we go. He's gonna do a memory loop joke. He's gonna be like, "OMG, Xander, you're back," or something. You know where this is going. There it is. I knew it was coming. Oh, jeez. My hair, it's a top knot. What do you think? Please don't have Hank and Tank win. Please don't give Hank and Tank the win. Let's see how hard he stays in the winner. Ah, maybe. If it's Dark State, maybe. Oh, God. They're not about to have fucking Hank and Tank win. Oh, thank God. Yeah. I like Dark State using the Doomsday device as well. It's a great finisher. Hank and Tank really haven't done much for me. Nope, me neither, brother. Like, you guys saw, Ray and I did the watch along for Stand and Deliver earlier this year. And when they were the ones that beat Fraxy, and Ray was like, really? These guys? Like, there's a reason Hank and Tank don't really appear in Universe that often. Although they shockingly appeared on NXT. Like, I think on the last episode that came out. I'm hoping there's going to be another episode on Tuesday. Don't quote me on it. I think there will be. Watch Godzilla versus Hulk. I haven't seen it yet. I know it just came out, or I think it's coming out tomorrow, or something. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I think dinner is done, so it's full. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Oh boy, Carlos Silva, TNA president, in the house. Can't believe that out of no quarter catch crew, OTM, or even bringing Myers and Edwards over, they chose Hank and fucking Tank. John Cena HBK might be the best Retromania main event ever. He said that we would say that too. Yep, I did say that, didn't I? All right, JC Jane's retaining easy. Yeah, this is a JC Jane retention. I think when she does drop the Knockouts title, it's going to be to someone else in TNA, not Masha. Just a matter of who. That was definitely your easiest pick of the night. I mean, the easiest prediction of the night for WrestleMania was obviously the Undertaker match. Um, right. So, JT has thoughts on the United States title. I like the US title. It's a nice looking title. It's Indy unless they push Zaya Brooks' side. Yeah, it's probably Indy. Which does admittedly feel weird seeing as she is a former WWE girl. I thought they would just have, like, I don't know what I thought. Admittedly, I actually don't know what I thought. Best design for the US title. Um, Honestly, I am fully aware that I am in the minority by saying this. Well, actually, no. No, best design for the US title is WCW. In WWE, I prefer the old title design to the new one. But the WCW US title is the best one. Angle Shelton was a crazy match classic. That's what I was going for. I wanted Shelton to get something more than just being the ladder match. So I think Vader's WWE. That is who I'm most excited about. Vader, Owen Hart, and Steve Austin are like my three I'm most excited about. The only thing I don't like about it is it's barely got anything US themed. There's North American map on there. Is pleasantly surprised about Shelton winning. And LS11 canon, that means his win over Triple H and Angle, right? Yep, you will see on the website when the WrestleMania 21 updates go up. He was the one to dethrone Triple H's reign that Triple H started at SummerSlam 2004. So, while Jericho is still a canonical 9-time Intercontinental Champion, that just means his 9 reigns came in different ways. And I know it says his 2009 run is number 9, but that could change, honestly. That could change because there's that spurt of time from 2011 to 2014 where we don't know what's going on with the IC title. Or really 2011 to 2013, I guess. So you never know. But yeah, no, don't be surprised to see Shelton pop up on other title histories as more retro stuff is done. I've got a big one for him that I will say that much about. But yeah, I'm really glad you guys enjoyed the show so much today. That was like, because like I look at KJ's comment that you made during it, where you mentioned that it feels like a lot of the retro shows get kind of finisher festy at certain points, and you're completely valid for that. You are completely valid for that comment. I said that was like that's the kind of constructive criticism I appreciate. Excuse me. Um, hold on. But yeah, no. Saying that is the kind of constructive criticism I enjoy because that tells me what can I do better. That's saying, hey, I think that the retro shows are a little too finisher festive. It's like, okay, that's something in my control. That's something that actually tells me, hey, this is one thing that I think could be done better in LS11 Universe and how you can do it. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's doable. Unlike when I've had people come in and go like, come in and like when Joe Hendry unveiled the new NXT title. Um, like um, like when Joe Hendry unveiled the new NXT title in season 6 after he beat Buddy or after he beat Jimmy for it, and that guy came in and he was like, "Wow, really gonna change to that shitty NXT title? You don't have to do everything WWE does. You're supposed to be original." On the same show that had Joe Hendry as NXT champion, and none of the titles the same as what they were in real life, and different feuds and different stories. But fucking the belt design is what makes me be unoriginal. Apparently, that individual pisses me off a lot anyway. So anyway, Ric Flair made his first ever appearance in LS11 Universe today. How about that? Which means I gotta add his old ass to the roster or to the history. I was just confused about if you keep, for example, seeing. I didn't get mad at you, Zach. You're fine. That was a good way for me to explain that kind of stuff. So you're fine. That gave me a really easy way to explain that stuff to people who wouldn't have known otherwise. Can I be unoriginal for your universe? You can do whatever you want, baby girl. You do you, girl. You do you. Thoughts on all the LS11 originals? I mean, I kept around the ones I really liked. The only ones I got rid of were ones that either weren't on Community Creations or I got rid of ones that I either didn't like or just weren't on Community Creations. Like, for example, all the ones that are around I really like. Ones that aren't around anymore I miss are like Marco Rossi and Santana Garcia. Um, I had no issues with Kevin's character. I enjoyed having him around, but nothing against him at all. Just, didn't have him around. He didn't have a character I could download on 2K25. Oh, Fatal Influence is out of here. I still think Fatal Influence will take the Knockouts tag titles at some point. Cackled the way I did it. Your limo rims comment. Yeah, that shit was funny. Funny is funny, man. He was in that ladder match in real life too. That's the funny thing. Kane has got such a terrible record in all his 11 universe. Kane is 0-9 now. Suck it, Glenn. Oh my god. Time to add Ric Flair to the fucking roster page. But yeah, KJ, I don't know if it's obvious or not. I am thoroughly enjoying getting to see you see ARW for the first time. Like, thoroughly enjoying watching you watch ARW for the first time. Please, please keep up those comments because I am thoroughly enjoying them. Seeing anyone be willing to go back through the microwave microphone era and the early days of ARW. I am so excited. I am so excited for the day you get to the first episode of ARW on PC. Where just everything fucking changes. Mania 22, Hardy gave him that suplex. He made the superhero comeback. We do love ARW. I wish there was a way that ARW's legacy could live on. I really do. If only there was some way to do that. Oh, the Elegance brand getting involved. Speaking of the Elegance brand, Maggie Lee made her official LS11 debut this week. She's not M by Elegance yet, but don't be surprised. Holy shit! What? All right, Dana Brooke. Whoa! All right. Good for Ash. She's worked her ass off. Good for her. I don't think anyone predicted that. That was a pleasant surprise. TNA finally getting one over. Although I think she had to pin JC, or she had to pin Masha, didn't she? So they didn't even pin JC to win the belt back. The campiness of ARW. You ain't seen nothing yet. I will tell you this. ARW Season 4 is where it gets ridiculous. Or no, Season 3. Season 3. That's when I moved. That's when it moves to PC, like a few weeks in. Like, fun fact about ARW. There are all the old Xander Mania posters up there. There's JC's the NXT champion, and they didn't want her pinned. Yeah, but still. That when I actually start doing my own promos instead of reading the game generators. No, those start sooner. Those start sooner. I believe you're coming up on that. I love Javon Evans. What's up, JT? Hold on. The Bowser one was hilarious. That I believe was when I decided to come out of my shell with commenting. I'm really glad you did because I thoroughly enjoy your comments for ARW and for the main series too. Like I have genuinely thoroughly enjoyed you becoming like a regular in the chat. If you had to cast each of the LS11 originals as superheroes, who would you cast as and why? Okay, Elizabeth Bell will be Zatanna or Rogue because she's got the streak and you know she acts like she's got the streak and she's got the southern accent. But I know for a fact Zatanna is one of her favorite characters. Alexander Blackstone. Let's see. Well, they're going to begin with that title right back. Fallon winning it to begin with was a last minute decision. So that was mainly just so that people didn't think that was mainly just so that no one was like, "Oh, you're burying Fatal Influence by not having Fallon beat Becky." And like the Becky Hogan stuff was going wild in real life, so I was just like, I'll just do this just to, hopefully make sure people don't go wild on me. But yeah, also, why does Blake Monroe actually have one of the rare Death Rebel bangers? What else was there? Don't forget, Big Show and Maven are now canonical tag team champions. I don't know about Sabrina Carpenter, but it does have like that classic poppy vibe to it. Not the artist Poppy, but like pop-like vibe. Bold and beautiful. Yep. Down to her entrance. Like, they've got this figured out with her. As you can tell by my comparisons, I'm a ruthless aggression baby. Fair enough. I came in 2014, so I've probably got... We're either close in age or I might have a couple years on you, but I didn't start watching until I was older, so... That's the thing is I've noticed. A lot of my fans are like either just a little bit younger than me or around my age. Pretty rare I get someone like significantly older than me. 26. Okay, so you got a year on me, actually. I'm 25, so you've got a year on me. You're a little older than me, but that's usually how it is. Is like most fans are either just a little bit older than me, just a little bit younger than me, or right around my age. It's very rare that I get somebody like, I'm 12. Get off my channel, I say fuck a lot. I curse a lot. Go away, Go away, children. I'm not for children. When WrestleMania 21 happened. Yeah, I know you're several years younger than me because I was born in 2000. So WrestleMania 2000 would have been, or actually, WrestleMania X7 would have been the first WrestleMania after I was born. WrestleMania 2000 was the year I was born, but I was born in July, so. What's the best fuck I've done on stream? Oh, God. Like, the best F-bomb I've dropped on stream? The best F-bomb in channel history is Homelander and Sephiroth are safely locked away in the ARW dimension. I know where Blackstone is. All of my enemies are accounted for, and there are no more surprises. Allow me to beg your indulgence. Fuck! Hallelujah! Like that. The Aaron Stevens return is the best one. Profanity. Well, there was that one time during a watch along where I vanished for a few minutes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, the best on stream. I'm trying to think, like the best F bomb I've dropped on stream because I drop it a lot. Like, I'm trying to get better about it, but I drop it a lot. Oh! Maybe the one at the end of No Mercy last year when Alex became the predictions champion. And so I just ended the stream by going, fuck! And playing Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. So it was like, fuck! And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. Which I did in part because Deadpool and Wolverine had literally just come out. Daylight. Dude, I did that for Saturnmania for you. You hadn't told me about that song yet back then. I did that song for you for Xandermania. Yeah, Big Show and Maven, former tag team champions in LS11 lore. Never forget. The tag team division is really just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks for the first several, for a lot of the years of it in universe. I know you do, buddy. I know you do. It's a good song. I used it because I liked it. You told me about it, so I used it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to drop it either. I especially wasn't expecting Ash by Elegance to be the one to take it from her. Least favorite Retromania? Probably 8. Probably 8 because there's so much we would have liked to have done, so many people we would have liked to have used. Like, maybe Eugene. I'm not doing Eugene. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing Nick Dinsmore. I would like to find something for because he's a solid in-ring competitor, but I ain't doing Eugene. I refuse. But probably 8 because like it felt like it was missing some big names. Like we were gonna do Hogan and Flair at Mania 8, but at the time Hogan had said something stupid again, and then the Plane Ride from Hell documentary had just come out. So it was like, at the time it was just like, well, we'll just leave Hogan and Flair off the show. In spirit, that match happened at WrestleMania 8 in LS11 Universe. We just didn't show it for obvious reasons. In 96, 97, the Psycho Sid era, he's there. I can tell you he's probably not WWF champion, much if at all, but yeah, dark match on Mania. There you go. But yeah, I talked about this a little bit in the comments earlier, but I talked about this just a little bit at WrestleMania 2005 or WrestleMania 21. There was a segment pulled, and I talked about this on the podcast as well this week. There was a segment pulled that I was debating. It's written into the script, and I ended up not doing it. JBL is absent at WrestleMania 21, if you noticed. Originally, the segment where Daivari and Muhammad Hassan hijacked the show, crucially without Eugene there. Um, but originally, the plan was that JBL was going to come out like probably between the world title matches as a cool down, and he was going to cut a promo calling himself a wrestling a god and all that, and talk about how WrestleMania shouldn't be going on without him and this, that, and all the other. And he was going to say that this WrestleMania should be about him because he is a hero around here. He was going to make just JBL style promos, and he was going to say, because I am the one true American hero in WWE. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. And Hogan was going to come out and lay out JBL. And I was getting set up to do it. And I was like, I think we are still so fresh off of Hogan's passing and people just sharing their disdain for him and the vile, horrible, racist things he said that I'm not ready to pull him off the blacklist. Because it's stupid to act like he didn't exist, LS11 universe. No fucking way. No fucking way. Gary had the Gary said Ash by Elegance was gonna win. I don't fucking believe it. I don't fucking believe this. You're fucking kidding me. No. No fucking way. Everyone but we got to investigate this one, Kevin. I'm calling an investigation on this one. No fucking way did he know. Like, I'm slightly salty on this one, yeah. No fucking way did this man think I'm gonna just guess that Ash by Elegance is gonna win the Knockouts title. No fucking way. You're fucking kidding me. I'm actually tilted about that. No fucking way did he call that. You're fucking kidding me. I can't fucking believe that. That was a sick power bomb, by the way, from Jordan. But yeah, no, just I debated it with Hogan. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Give it about 6 more months, and I might be willing to do retro stuff that involves him, but not right now. This is a hell of a match, by the way. Yeah, the old exposed turnbuckle. Now, for God's sake, send Jordan Grace to SmackDown. Cannot fucking believe Gary called that one. That one actually has me a little pissed, like I said. I just can't fucking believe that. Chogman overbeat Roman. A lot of people saw it coming, though. Ugh, my fucking nose. Also, I just need to show this real quick. After I won the belts with Joe Hendry today, Hemlock made a joke about it. I just need to call this out. Fucking Hemlock made the joke that it looked like this meme, and so I did a quick edit. Basically DPW today. Yeah, what's up, JC? Thoughts on the situation of Russia Jackson, Rampage Jackson's son, the Indy Fed shoot situation. I have weirdly been out of the loop on this one. Good God, is Soul Ruka just that tall, or is she in killer fucking heels right now? NXT Homecoming. Oh my God, they're going to Full Sail. That's sick, and they got the logo turned black and gold for it. That's pretty cool. I'll do a watch along for that one if I can remember. Don't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if like Finn, Nakamura, and others appear on that one. That'd be kind of cool. It's a kind of intense situation. I've heard little bits about it. Yeah, the mixed tag match coming up. This is not how Ethan gets called up, faction with Chelsea. I kind of like it. I mean, it would keep him on TV every week. Not like that. Cobb Wesley cowards, right? Oh, Canada. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, man. Anytime I hear the Canadian national anthem, though, um, I always think of Vanoss when they were playing GTA, and you don't make NXT a super indie instead of developmental, or in 2017, 2019 years, the brand kind of cooked. I mean, yeah. Like I said when I watched the show where she appeared, I have only known who Tyra May Steele is for a couple of weeks, and I already think she is going to be like the future of WWE. Like I'm excited for her in the future, quite honestly. Calvin Tankman versus Keith Lee. If Keith Lee was ever healthy, put it that way, but like Keith's got to get healthy. I just love the fact that they're getting heat for being Canadian of all things. Like heat on Canada is wild. Well, I forgot Forbidden Door was today. It sure was. I didn't do a watch along or anything, but it sure was. I was locked in on getting Raw done. All I know is that Hurt Syndicate ain't beating those "we're not taking pins" allegations. I was so sad watching Tanahashi today. Yeah, I heard it was rough. It was pretty rough from what I heard with all that. Maybe we should just stop with Money in the Bank-esque gimmicks. They really should. They got like 5. I like the Canadian color scheme of Chelsea and Ethan's gear. Red and white, good colors on Chelsea. Oh boy. Ugh. Now the fun parts. I'm on to the main events of WrestleMania. Yeah, I saw the clip of Mox stabbing, like fucking stabbing Darby. Crying your crying moment with Osprey's video package. Oh yeah. Oops. Huh. Okay, let's see. Oh geez, what just fell? Okay, nothing important. We're good. I'm not gonna respond to that one, JT. A code breaker from Ethan. All right. Oh god, the hardest part of these retro, because I wasn't even reading the comment, JT. That's why. The hardest part of these retro shows when I redo the history is that I then have to fucking go in and change so many previous ones to fit the number of reigns. Like with Triple H, this is now retconned to be number 2 with the World Heavyweight title for him for now. So now I got to take the one that says number 2 and make it say number 3, and the one that says number 3 and make it number 4. And then eventually, as time goes on, there's going to be more, because I'll have to go even further back to the beginning of the Reign of Terror, where there's like 2 or 3 more reigns with it. It's just like, how many times did you really need the belt, Paul? The Reign of Terror is like 7 reigns broken up across 4 years. It's ridiculous. See what 18 is going on. I've got those figured out. I've got those figured out. I'm now actively making each one say the right thing. So, like, if you look, his thing on the website now, his current reign, I believe, says number, like, 13. Because that indicates to you he's held the WWE title 13 times and the World Heavyweight 5. So, oh, God. A strength there. And, I need to remember to keep looking at my job board to make sure I know if I'm going into work tomorrow or not. If I need to get ready to deliver. Oh, jeez. Oh, God! Oh, no. Are the bad guys gonna win this? Oh my God, I think the bad guys are actually gonna win it. Wow. All right. I did not see that one coming. I am having a rough night in terms of predictions. Gary, I swear to God. Rough night for me with predictions. I was feeling good in this one, too. Javon has been the NXT title, bro. I wouldn't mind that at all. I'd be happy to be wrong about that. I love Javon. Oh, yeah. Raw's early tomorrow. I don't do watch-alongs for Raw anymore, but it's good to know. Remember my prediction for the mixed tag with the last two matches? I knew what you meant by curling. I knew you meant the sport, not what people think I do to my hair because of how naturally curly it is. Josh Briggs in the main event is a choice. Oh, interesting. Is your hair natural, Carly? No, ma'am. It's actually a wig. Yeah, remember when someone came in here and asked if my hair was a wig a few weeks ago? Like, do these roots tell you it's a wig? No, it's real. Speed titles moving to NXT. All right, I can live with that. Oh, for fuck's sake, they're doing a blindfold match. Yeah, speed titles tournaments are going to be one man and one woman from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, TNA, and AAA. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to do a watch along or anything this week, but essentially watch alongs now just depend on my mood. Like, I think that's pretty obvious, but watch alongs really just depend on how I'm feeling, what kind of day I've had, that kind of stuff. You're about on TV. Yeah, I'm interested how they'll do speed on TV as well. I may genuinely turn on, like, I may genuinely do a watch along just because I want to see how it goes. Like, I just deactivated the speed titles in LS11 Universe. 12 out of 13 is outstanding. 10 out of 13, that's not too bad.
Supposed to be the brown prince from the future. But I look at this division now. The future is not looking very bright. Because I beat them all. I stopped them all. I destroyed them all. Truly, it's worthy enough to take this title from me. Over David, anyone who watches NXT knows that Trent Williams is the biggest dog NXT has to offer. Keep searching. But the man's gonna take you off his mouth. Look no further. I am that man. Trent, y'all ass goofy as hell, boy. The young OG met the Undertaker, and this Hall of Famer gave me some advice, saying that I should go after the biggest dog in the yard, which is honestly over 50. And you out here trying to make this all about yourself. That's what it means. You throw the hands, whoever wins gets the best over for the NXT championship. Live in Philadelphia, Javon Evans. Can he get past Williams tonight? Who has the Heatwave pass the number one contender to the NXT championship? Yes, Bob. Like the box. I'm about to bounce your ass back. And I saw the more ancient amount of time.
Yeah, we are now up to 7 out of the 18 John Cena title wins. Or title reigns, because there's been ones where we jumped in the middle of the title reign. So that's kind of cool. Because, like, what was I going to say? Yeah, because, like, we jumped in the middle of his reign in, like, 2009 for WrestleMania 25. We don't know where he won that one. Okay, I hate the Def Rebel intros. I especially hate the Javon one, but the crowd all shouting bouncy before his theme hits is kind of cool. I'll give credit where it's due there. It just might be one of those it's not for me kind of things. And I'm willing to take the L on that one. Like, I'll take the L. That's fine. I don't think he's getting it tonight. I think they're going to build money to the rematch. I will be so glad to be wrong if Javon Evans gets it done tonight. But Trick Williams has not shown up yet tonight, and they just keep sticking him into matches. So, Hater or heel Statlander for who eventually beats Tony. I could see it. You know, HBK code. I'm really glad. I tried so hard to make sure that match was everything I wanted it to be and everything you guys deserved it to be. I wanted Cena's first WWE title win to feel good. By the way, on the topic of honoring real situations, the way you handled the Adam Cole situation with him off was incredibly classy. Well, thank you. I'm glad you saw it that way. I was a little worried that writing him out that way was going to be a little controversial. The fact that I had him say something about like any more any more trauma to my head and I may have to retire. Only for him to then immediately get kicked in the fucking head. Did I accidentally? I did. Whoops. That's what I was thinking too, with why I went with Cena HBK. I exported the title stuff to the wrong folder. Grab. Come on, Javon. Sean of heel run early. I don't think I even realized he went heel in 05. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know much about 2005 though. It just felt more natural though, because we wanted to do Sean Eddie at SummerSlam. Like that was the whole purpose of why we did the 2004 series. Was we wanted to build with Sean Eddie for SummerSlam. Oh right, yeah, they had to like rush a Sean heel turn and all that. So no to see No Way Out 2005 just for Cena Batista versus Heel DX. I am thinking of making that the first ever retro match where I don't do the full retro show. I just do the match. I think Heyman said it best with JBL, and I made the point at the premiere. He didn't get this spot because Hunter. He only got the spot because Hunter didn't want to work Tuesdays. Pretty much. If you want to call it Legend versus Icon in 05 match, I feel like that match has to. Who would I be to deprive the world of Shawn Michaels going octopus in a washing machine? Who would I? How could I dare deprive the world of that? I didn't finish my dinner. Shit. Never forget the greatest RKO came a year later. The RKO across the car with Hogan. Speaking of Hogan politicking. I want to show you guys something cool real quick. So I started using the 3D printer again, and I used it to print this dice tower for D&D. I had to print it in 2 parts. Look at this filament I got. So it's like purple, and then as you turn it, it turns gold. This purple and gold are my 2 favorite colors. If you didn't know, it wasn't obvious. When can you start politicking? Oh man. Oh, they kept the 05 Taker Orton. Oh, why would I get rid of it? Who else would I have had Taker face at Mania? Custody of Dominic and the Hogan Shawn match. God, SummerSlam 05 is like a good bad show. Wait, Oba's the only male superstar to be undefeated. Tony D's beat him twice. Do they mean the only? I don't know. Guess we're just gonna forget about that one, the Tony D one. I never forgot. The greatest bad show you've seen in your life, pretty much. Well, let's see if you keep the Edge versus Matt match stoppage finish. We might get to that point one day. So will a certain boss still figure out a way to tear both of his quads simultaneously at Rumble 05? So just stick with co-winners. I know you made a kind of joke about it. Who's to say the plan wasn't Cena, Batista both win, Vince comes storming down to try and restart the match, or Vince comes down to start yelling about it, trying to figure out if they're both winners or if they should restart the match, tears both quads while trying to get into the ring. Like, tears both quads trying to get into the ring. Cuts the angry promo declaring them both winners, saying that tomorrow on Raw we'll sort out who challenges who. Only for the show to end with Vince sitting in the ring, quads torn, while Triple H and Shawn attack Cena and Batista respectively. Because, like I mentioned in the history thing, the idea was that the show ended with Batista getting attacked by Shawn and Cena getting attacked by Trips, because Triple H believed that Batista was making the deal. They both believed that Batista would be going after Shawn because Triple H told Batista, you know, you win the Rumble, you could go after Shawn and we could both be world champions. And so Trips, being arrogant, is thinking, oh, well, Dave is clearly going to go after Shawn, so I'll go after Cena. And so eventually we will get the heel DX versus Cena and Batista match, because I very much would like to do that match. What's the true meaning of a Ghost Rider? I don't know. Oh, jeez. Quite possibly would go down as the funniest ending imagined. Oh, Vince just sitting there while DX awkwardly hold up their titles to close the show. Another thing I started doing with WrestleMania 2021 was, unlike previous retro shows, this isn't counted in the episodic order of the current 2K25 series, because, like, you don't have to watch it to know what's going on Raw on Monday. Granted, that is a little, like, double-edged sword, because, like, the indies also aren't episode numbered. But people are gonna certainly be confused tomorrow when Joe Hendry shows up on Raw with a DBW tag title. Yeah. Yeah. Vincent Kennedy McMahon was an enigma, wasn't he? He is still an enigma, but, like, now it's not in a fun way. Now it's not like a fun, crazy old man way. Now it's concerning. Like, now paperwork is involved. Come on, Javon. They're killing it right now, or Javon and Oba, I'll tell you that. Those your Tana's that make Tatum your Dick Grayson. JT, I mean, not JT. Zatanna and Dick are involved sometimes, but Tatum and Eliza aren't. So, don't I don't know. I guess. Guess I don't know. I don't think I particularly agree with that, JT. I think she just got through a pretty bad breakup and doesn't want to date anyone else right now. Only in wrestling would the guy who was wronged come out looking worse while the guy who cheated gets the push of a lifetime. Wrestling. Oh, God. I'm getting good at catching that at least. Adrian Nova, Captain America? Probably. Whoa! Oh, Jesus Christ! We're still going. Watching everything in upload work said the retro series. I started with that. Of course, for timeline purposes, even RW just due to Cena being involved. Thumbnails gave it away. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, Cena was involved in ARW, but it wasn't considered canon to the main series for a while. I won't give it away, but there's an episode in season 4 of ARW that officially makes ARW canon to the main universe. And that'll make sense when you get there. I'm excited for you to see it. Yeah, I'm Batman. I see it. I'm Bruce Wayne. That's my favorite comic book character. Batman's my favorite DC character, so, or my favorite DC superhero. So, like flagship character, I guess. And then that would make Blackstone my Bane, probably. Oh, ref bump. Oh, they're gonna give Javon a visual pin. Oh no. Or are they gonna give Oba a visual pin? No, they're gonna give Javon a visual pin on Oba. They ain't gonna do it tonight. Holy shit! Oh yeah, foot under the rope, double ref moment. Oh god, it's gonna be Trick or someone. You're my Deadpool. Yeah, pretty much. You're my Deadpool. Wait, hold on. Didn't show it in ARW season 1. 4 losses, no wins, and a horse shit showing in his Rumble. Who are we talking about? Oh, Jesus. Think was winning. Wait, who had 4 losses, no wins, and a bad Rumble in ARW season 1? Was it Deadpool? I don't remember season 1 that well. Yep, Oba with the win. Batman lost Falcon twice. Granted, he was robbed in the first one. Yeah, Batman is one of those. I'll go ahead and tell you. Don't expect much of Batman in ARW. Like, I wasn't as big of a Batman fan during ARW era. If I had been the Batman fan I am now when ARW was being done, you would expect Batman to be like one of the top guys in ARW. But I didn't really care about DC much at the time, outside of a couple names. So it'll make sense when you get there. Is Colton my Iron Man? Um, I don't know. A little showing I didn't. Yeah. I admittedly feel bad about that one liking Batman the way I do now. Like, if I were doing ARW over, you'd expect Batman to be a far bigger deal. And I don't know what it was back then either. Alright, anything special in the night? Or we just end it with an Oba win after Javon gets screwed? Alright, Ricky is next, it looks like. Alright. Pretty fun show. Funniest part of the first one was Seth Roth coming out and you just being like, nope, fuck this guy. There's so much history there from like Let's Play days. Like there's a lot of history to that one. At the time, I had just done a series of streams doing a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2. And that is where the Sephiroth stuff really started. The damn referee Javon got fucked on. He really did. Where's that damn referee? He was trying to fuck on me. After I looked up who he was, oh, this runs deep. Yeah, there's a lot to it. I'll show a clip or two before I wrap up for the night. I just got one last thing I gotta do here on the website, and then I'm done. But there's a lot to it. You'll get to see what I look like with short hair and I think no beard even when I do pull it up. But it is an interesting time in my life to look back on. but we'll get to that in a minute. I don't think I need to ask. Hold on. I'm figuring out what the best angle is to grab this from. Fork. Yep, I saw the fork. And just like there's a reason I enjoy certain aspects of AEW. That's not one of them for me. AEW's level of violence is not my thing. And for some people, that's their thing, and that's cool. That's fine for them. I'm glad they've got a promotion that gives them that. But, like, I don't know. Just that level of violence feels unnecessary in wrestling. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a fat guy on the internet. I only think I know everything. Where is it? I know what I'm looking for. When I inevitably win the grand title back, because we all know I'm coming for it eventually. Like, Ray has got Zajac coming up. And whether it's Ray or whether it's Zajac, Slammiversary is coming after that. And then I will be coming back for my championship. I just got to handle my business with Blackstone first. I'll have to take new pictures of me holding belts. I think the season was stupidly catchy. Unfortunately so. When I say season 1, I was a very different person, I mean it. Like, Trump would not have been an ARW if I had started it nowadays. If I had started even a year later, he would not have been an ARW. I was a very different person back then. Very, very different person. But yeah, no, the Trump bump theme is annoyingly catchy. You're right. I wasn't that different. Oh no, I was a very different person, JT. Like, I trust me, I was a very different person in 2020 and 2019. Like, I'm not gonna get into it because it's personal reasons, but there's a lot of things that changed about me in 2019. Like that year, for example, I've talked about this a little bit, so I'm fine talking about it now, and because I'm writing a book about it too. The year ARW started, in fact, the night an ARW episode ended or aired was the night I lost my great granddad, who is Bo, who the Battle Royals are named after at Xandermania. The first Battle Royal at Xandermania 2019 was for Stan Lee because, well, I hadn't lost anyone yet. So I essentially lost a dad in the first year of ARW. So that's one of the big changes that happened to me. but also, like, I completely flipped my entire beliefs about a lot of things in life in 2019 through 2020. Just, I believe me or don't. I can't make you. But just trust me when I say who I am today is very different from who I was when ARW started. Like, just trust me when I say that. I was a immensely different human being all those years ago. Also, another thing to keep in mind, in 2019, when ARW started, Alex had been my girlfriend for less than 2 years. Let that one sink in for a second. We are almost 9 years together now. Alright, let me find the clips. I have to go to my solo channel. One of my solo channels. I got a fucking billion of them, don't I? I need to update the banner, too. I gotta put John Cena on the banner. Whoops. Is there anyone else that's had a title change yet? No, because we haven't had... Oh, and I gotta put B on the banner. B Priestley's not on the banner yet. I didn't realize that. Okay. So, let's just take a look, shall we? Let me go to... here. This way, you guys can actually hear the desktop. Thoughts on people who kiss cactuses? Natural selection. Natural selection will get them eventually. Well, Wally's theme is also super catchy. Also, like Miz, you wanted to see him get punched, but you kind of wanted to hear his theme again. Oh, I didn't want to see Trump get punched in 2019. That's all I'll say on that one. But I mean, I changed a lot. When I say I've changed a lot, that's part of what I mean. Didn't want to see him get punched back then. Now, let me make sure I'm on the right thing. Screen face cam? Okay, well. Alright. Okay. Hello, there I am. Display capture. Wrong monitor. There we go. Here it is. Did I publish the website? I did. Alright, cool. Website's updated. But to give some reference on Sephiroth, right? Wario Waluigi rather than Trump. Yeah, Wario Waluigi are some of my favorite characters to have booked. You are going to see some cool stuff there. So this is my old channel. Like, this channel's been around for fucking ever, as you can see. Like, November 22nd, 2011. Thoughts on that time the Rascals attacked Steve Maglo and Mike Santana? I have no idea what you're talking about. You go back, it really all started here. One of these. Descent to Insanity?
Alright, let's just, I'll be back. I'm back on camera in a second here. Just, there.
My voice also... Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
There's me with no beard, by the way. In the process of growing my hair out, right? Yeah, June 2018.
Okay, now we're back.
Growing my hair out the first time around. Significantly skinnier as well. About 70 or 60 or 70 pounds smaller.
Last stream, but no, I'm not. I managed to put something else shirt-wise on today.
I saw what you said, JT. Alright, let's see. Yeah, no, I just sounded like this. Terrible microphone. Playing Kingdom Hearts. Love this game. Don't have a copy of it anymore because I loaned it to my uncle. And I never got it back in 2019. Okay. I believe Descent to Insanity was where I was doing the Hades Cup, yes. And so when you beat the Hades Cup... Good like that. Well, thank you. If I could lose 70 pounds again, I would. trying.
Channels the party's reigning MP, incarcerating foes. Sure, we'll equip it, and then we'll equip. I don't have anything else.
But when you beat the Hades Cup in Kingdom Hearts, you unlock a couple of things.
Alright. Excuse my language here, but just for shits and giggles.
Excuse my language, but for shits and giggles. Man! Man, was I a different person. Also, the fact that, someone going, I hate Kingdom Hearts in the chat. The whole time. This is part of why I took chat off screen back in the day, finally. Right. So, those question marks appear.
It's just first question mark, question mark.
And then...
No Donald, no Goofy. Oh boy. This looks like my death. I feel like I've seen this thing in a nightmare before.
So Ice Titan is not what I'm talking about. You see how quick I got pieced up in this.
Heal.
What am I supposed to do here? As I said, this one was entirely... Let's see how bad I do this.
See ya. Heal.
I wasn't even using that. I was just using the PS4 share button.
And then I can actually do it.
Hold on. Okay, I can like move damage. Dodging lane.
I can actually do it.
Oh yeah, Von
Yeah, I can
Holland
do it.
is one of the... Von Holland was one of the guys that I worked with at Toys R Us at the time. And I think I eventually got it. Yeah! I did eventually get it. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. I got it.
Slap it on there.
Take that.
Slap it on. And got another achievement.
Achievements which get blocked out.
Let's see what diamond dust looks like. Ooh, definitely damage goes down. Because I'm going to bed. I will get...
Okay. So that last question mark. This is where our story begins, folks. Because this is what happens when someone who had never played Final Fantasy clicked that last question mark. The Platinum fight in Kingdom Hearts.
Give it one try, then I'm going to bed, because I have to be at work in a few hours. What in the world am I about to fight? I believe you. I 100% believe you. Who in the heck is this? Castiel? Is that you? Oh my god, they're using the horror movie music.
I didn't know what this song was at the time.
That's almost too good. Sephiroth.
Heal.
Let's see if I can even get one hit in on him. Oh, that's great. He's got the, Have I already lasted longer than everyone thought? Probably.
Heal. Heal.
That's about what I thought was That music was cool though.
That was my first time ever hearing One Winged Angel used for Sephiroth. The first time I'd ever heard it was in the YouTube series Stupid Mario Brothers, a live-action Mario series drama, where the final episode, the series finale, had a battle where the two villains of the series fought, and One Winged Angel was used for their battle. And no, I did not know who Sephiroth was yet. I had never played Final Fantasy at the time. And so, from here, I started doing all of the boss fights. This is hilarious. Sephiroth. I want you guys to look very closely in this top corner here. If you don't recognize that immediately, let me learn you something. Let me take you back a few years. No, I didn't even know who Kenny Omega really was in 2018. I'd heard the name. I didn't really know who he was, though. If you don't recognize that background from this stream in 2018, where my older brother was watching me play this, watching me struggle against Sephiroth, and there's my brother as well, while streaming in a whopping, like, occasionally we get little bursts of good quality here. Let me learn you something. Anyone recognize that yet? Because I'm about to drop a bombshell on y'all with this one. Because WrestleMania 38 is going to be the best place to show this.
I will get there.
Before the old apartment was my apartment, it was Gwen's, or Gavin, but now Gwen's. Yep. Lived there for 2.5 years before I moved in. From 2016, end of 2016, through the middle or late 2018. And then I moved in 2021. In that time between there, it kind of sat dormant for a while. And then my friend Abby moved in for a little while. And I want to see if I can find this. This is a treat for you guys. Oh, geez. I was just streamed down for like 15 or for 10 minutes here. We were on like dial-up internet during this time as well. I'm trying to see if I can find it. There's a point in this stream, and maybe she never appears on camera. Maybe not. Yeah, no. Apparently never on camera. But there's a point on the stream where my, at the time, 70-year-old grandmother comes in, sits down, and just starts talking. Just off screen. So, I then, after this stream, spend a week grinding levels.
Sending a message to a group chat real quick.
Right.
Here we go. We are actually going to take on the solo... Wait, is my mic muted? Nope. Is it plugged all the way in? Yep. We're actually doing it right this time. We're going to take on the solo... the timed Hades Cup.
I had a bad habit back then of my mic being off when stream started.
Real quick. We're going to give that a quick try here. See if we can make it through that, because that could get us some decent experience. We have 20 minutes to make it through 50.
And so I started doing this to grind levels. Like, it probably only took the first 20 minutes. Okay, we're... Actually, took the first... It didn't take very long.
That's why I say fights like Hades worry me, because those drag out.
I guess I only did the first 10.
Really? Almost there, almost there.
I did this just for the experience. But I got didn't I? Yeah,
segment. No, it's, you get 20 minutes.
I fucked up and jumped right in front of the thing.
So, that means... time to just fight Sephiroth till I literally can't go anymore. No wasted time.
If you didn't hear me, I said time to just fight Sephiroth till I can't anymore. Show the messages in the group chat. I thought I was messaging in a group chat. God, when was this? This was July 10th, 2018. I was going through college orientation at the time. So the group chat would have been my orientation group? No. What group chat would this have been? Was this Alex and Hemlock? Hold on, let me go back to full me real quick. Can I even load that group chat anymore? Because that's the only group chat I can think of. I wasn't talking to Ray at the time. Like, I wasn't talking to Ray at the time. The issue is, Hemlock deleted their messenger account. So anything from then, I wouldn't know for sure what we were talking about. We've got to go a long way back to July 2018 now. So we're in 2020 right now. Because, like, the three of us talked a lot back then. Like, every day we talked for hours on end. If I can find it, I'll tell you what it was. I'll read it out at least, but still in 2020 right now. Like, I don't know if I'm making it to the 2018 mark in these messages. Because I am still in 2020. It's going. This is the only thing I wasn't using Discord yet either in 2018, so it's got to be Messenger. Because now I just use Discord for everything, like an adult. Those are kind of wild seeing memes that, like, I'd send nowadays that I forgot I'd ever sent. Right, we are in May 2020 right now. The early days of the pandemic. I was drawing with a mouse still at this point. I didn't have a drawing tablet yet, I don't believe. Or did I get the drawing tablet in 2019? Yeah, I got it for Christmas 2019. So never mind. I was drawing with a mouse. Or I was drawing with the tablet at this point. It was like a cheap Wacom tablet, but... holy fuck. The amount of things to scroll. I'm about to give up, man. I'm sorry. I don't think I can keep going. I am still on the same day. I've been on the same day in 2020 for a solid few minutes here. Like 624, 619, 612, 610, 607, 605, 640, 637. Okay, we've finally gone back a few days at least. Still in 2020 though. Still going. Still going. JT, this is what happens when I let you talk me into things. I'm in March 2020 at this point. The pandemic isn't even a thing really yet. The world is only just shut down. Still the same day in 2020. Still the same day in 2020. Still March 22nd. Now March 21st. March 20. Still March 21st. March 20th. JT, this is what happens when I let you derail my fucking streams. Because I'm trying to find something for you. Okay, I'm in it. In February now. I don't... yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to find this. I don't know what it was. It was probably me sending a message to the group chat. It was probably me sending a message to our group chat saying I was streaming. Okay, anyways.
I'm Sephiroth, let's go.
This stream becomes 3 fucking hours of just going about and like doing. Okay, at this point I started grinding, I think is what I was doing. Yeah, I was grinding levels at this point. Or no, I did it. Oh my god, I actually did it. I thought it was like a 40-hour run. If you want to see the full uncut fight, you can go watch this video. This went on for half an hour. I remember this being a half-hour long. I'll show you the last health.
This should help. This should help. Let's go!
Dodge this!
This is it! Heal! Here! Let's go!
Oh, he just dodged my big moves.
Why did it take long? Look how much damage I'm dealing with a single hit with my big. That health bar, that's his final health bar. He's got about 7 health bars. And this is the last one.
No.
And he is amazing.
I'd rather not.
In endurance. And how long can he stay alive?
Oh, that was last second.
Y'all know the move.
That was the most last second save I've ever had to make in a video game.
That's why when Sephiroth does the top rope Meteora, when Sephiroth did the top rope Meteora in ARW, it's called Sin Harvest. Sin Harvest is his move that takes you down to 1 HP with no way to kill yourself until you block him. Also, JT, I just want you to know you're not the original unhinged commenter. I'd like to present you the Dean Ambrose role player that was in my chat all the time.
That was like Homer Simpson. Just scream.
Why am I healing so much? Because I had a power, I had an ability that made it where when I healed, I couldn't get damaged while healing. And so healing would... And all of his hits were doing like half my health, notice. I can only take 3 hits from him before dying. But I also had an ability where getting hit restored my magic. Look at the chat on the sidebar of that stream. There's a Dean Ambrose role player in my chat. He was one of the top commenters for years.
In this stream, one-winged angel, odds and report 12.
That's the power of the
That's
Keyblade.
only a fucking bronze trophy. Just so everyone watching knows.
That was a
Save,
rare
save
F-bomb
now,
at the time.
save right now. 3 times. 3 times. Just in case. Oh my god. I did it. I have literally 1 item left. Let's see what this one-winged angel looks like. Has little power, but sometimes deals extremely powerful critical blows. Reduces max MP by 2. What the heck? That sucks.
As you can see, I didn't drop the F-bomb often back then.
Sucks. All that for that. I don't think I could ever do that again in a million years.
You know what's really funny? I was like, I could never do that again in a million years. I then over-leveled myself. I was level 55 at this point, I think, right? Let me go back to the save Save menu. 66. I was level 66. I spent hours off stream grinding
Hey everybody,
Sora.
it's LS11. Welcome back. Hey everybody,
Whoa,
it's
this is
LS11.
where
Welcome
the
back to Kingdom Hearts.
everybody came from.
This is most likely the final episode. As we back,
I leveled myself up to 90 to do the hardest fight in the game, which was this one.
Hurry!
And I had a in this fight. Like but as you see, we're already
Where I
getting a
summoned
lot more
Tinkerbell
damage,
because
so
she
this
just
is
gradually
like a
heals
lot
her
higher than it used to be.
until you dismiss her. The only issue is with Tinkerbell is she stays until you dismiss her, but I think it's that you can't use your own magic while she's out. No, you can. I feel like there was some downside. But yeah, no, this fight kicked my ass for the remainder of that stream where I beat Sephiroth.
And as I said, also I got another.
And then I went and grinded the level 90 and, like, just ended up sweeping this fight. It only took me... The fight itself, it was one take, but it took me 24 minutes to do it. Star Wars. No, that wasn't a Star Wars guy. He just had very lightsaber-like attacks. It was weird.
That's what happens when you level up all the way to level 90 for one boss in the game.
So I went back. I didn't do it on stream, but to, like, test myself, I went back and fought Sephiroth once I was level 90, and it took me like 5 minutes. If I still had this save game, I'd just boot it up right now and show you. It's so easy now. But where am I going with this? I don't even know. KJ, you still here? Because you're what we're here for. So then Kingdom Hearts 2, right? Kingdom Hearts 2 comes out, or doesn't come out. It's been out for like over a decade at this point. And there was a lost episode of it that I accidentally deleted years ago. So episode 5 just doesn't exist, unfortunately. And somewhere in it, I don't have Kingdom Hearts anymore. That's the issue, JT. I don't have my copy of the game anymore because my uncle borrowed my games in 2019, and I never got them back. Okay, you're still here. Cool. There was a stream somewhere in here where
Are we live? I can barely hear myself in this thing.
I got a better mic in this time too, as you can hear.
Let me check.
You'll also see my buddy Nifty Vids in the chat.
Nice.
And then there's Dean Ambrose.
There you go, Roxas. Now you're figuring it out.
This was also the first stream after I got my tattoo. Like, I unveiled this on this stream. Like, let's see. It was at the beginning of the stream, I think. Here?
Yes. The haze is clearing.
I don't see where I showed it, but...
I wonder. Oh, plenty of time.
Oh my god, 2K19 wasn't even out yet. I just realized it.
Why do you have the key?
Okay, so it wasn't this episode, but one of these early streams. First of all,
And welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2.
No, that will never.
you run into Cloud pretty early in the game. And I'm trying to find where it's at, because I do a joke with it. There's Leon, Aerith, and Yuffie.
Here, their presents for you.
There's Leon, or Squall, whatever you want to call him. So glad I found my spot on this channel after a not so great start at season 6 Fallout stream. Oh, you're all good, man. You're all good. I know what you're talking about. You're fine. We don't hold grudges. You know that. I hold grudge against like a couple people, but like not many. Let me look in my Instagram because I uploaded a like a screenshot of what I did because I want to find it because it's funny. And I don't upload to Instagram often, so.
Everybody gets to level up. And then level up like it's candy on Halloween. So many level ups. I make myself laugh sometimes. Just something.
Oh, I'm glad someone does that, or I'm glad someone makes you laugh, because it ain't me. Okay, I can't find it. It was one of these where you run into Cloud and either way, one of these there's a cutscene somewhere in here.
Better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
We're about to be at the point where I cut my hair as well. It very well, honestly, it very well may have been the Lost stream. Like, it might have been the Lost stream where it happens. But you encounter Cloud, and he talks about how he's looking for someone. Bold of you to assume I don't already do that, JT. Oh, wait, here it is. Here it is. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is where the joke finally picked back up. I'll just mute myself.
When I see you again.
Oh, Cloud!
What you doing?
I'll get him. This time, we settle it.
Oh no.
Me and the one who embodies all the darkness.
Oh no.
I thought you looked kinda different, Cloud.
If I do, it's his fault.
Don't say it.
Who?
Don't say it.
Sephiroth.
Ah!
Tell me if you see him.
Okay, what's he look like?
Silver hair. Carries a long sword.
Sure. Well, be seeing you, Cloud.
I don't wanna.
Be careful. He messes with your head. Makes you think darkness is the only way.
No, not again.
Is something wrong?
No more. Again.
It's nothing.
Not again.
So yeah, I start playing it up like I'm having a panic attack. By the way, it's the Venmo voice adverse for universe. That is a voice filter app called 11 Labs. People upload their voices for use for voice changers. And I record the promos, and then the voice changer spits it out. So it's me. I do all the female promos, and then I put my voice through a filter, and it changes it to sound female. Yeah, and so, yes, in case you're wondering, this all leads to Sephiroth
Slap on that flex tape. Oh.
being in Kingdom Hearts 2. Also,
Hi.
look at scrawny ass me.
Didn't see you there. Welcome back to the stream. I am in the wrong place because I streamed Spider-Man last week.
Scrawny ass me. Nowadays me likes food a little too much. I'm gonna get back in the gym once I have the money and start paying for a membership again. But...
There we go.
yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll move myself over here now. Yeah, there's past me. So much younger. More full of hope. But I start taking on all the secret bosses of Kingdom Hearts 2. Because there's a lot in Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 1 has like 6, I think. This game has like 12. But I go through all the Organization 13 members and secret bosses. All, of course, to lead to this. I do love Kingdom Hearts 2, by the way. Correct. I had a metabolism for a year.
Castlegate.
The year was 2018, and it was a great year. Like, from 2017.
Forewarning for everyone to turn down your headsets and stuff, because I'm about to get very, very loud.
Now I'm doing run all along this way. For reference, I'm level 43 at the time.
Off. Bring.
And then.
Bring me Sephiroth.
What is Cloud doing?
Beats me.
By the way, you three, who are you?
Well, I'm not sure we should tell you.
Well, that's an interesting sword you're carrying.
It's the Keyblade.
I see. So that's a Keyblade.
And it's already kicked your ass once.
And I suppose you must be its chosen wielder.
So what if I am?
I wonder if it won't change its mind once I defeat you. Show me your strength. That's enough.
Yeah. I like Kingdom Hearts 2 a lot better. And there you go. I lost the Sephiroth very, very quickly.
We aren't done.
And the rest of this stream was dedicated to this fight. It was pretty rough. But then the finale. I went and I grinded off screen. I decided I was going to go further into the game. And I decided, let's do it all again. And so I did. Until, as you can see, 3.5 hour stream. You can see, actually, let me move myself to like down here. So you can see his health bar going down. Each little green line at the bottom is how many health bars he has. So you can see he starts with... He starts with this map.
My turn.
And I fight him for literal hours. Getting this close.
Heartless angel.
That's where he hits me with Sin Harvest.
I don't have any potions left.
I had no way to heal. I was one hit away from death.
No!
I got that close.
One hit left. And I was out of potions. I'd have gone for him if I'd realized I was out. I just need a minute.
I literally stopped playing to drink some water.
Hit. Hit.
So concerned about swearing back then that you'll hear it. I go, one, mute my mic, mouth fucking, turn it back on, hit.
Your strength.
then, my friends, hours upon hours passed.
To rest once and for all.
And finally,
Instead of potions, that heartless angel hits me.
let's watch it together, shall we? Because I haven't rewatched it since that fateful day in 2018. Very good guy.
Back off. Take this. It's over. Take this.
Know your place.
Crap! Wrong thing. You know what? It still works. I can still work with it. And
Oh, I thought this
never
was the
mind.
one.
No, I can't. Because I'm stupid.
So I was locked in on that one too. I think this was the one. Obviously, you know I beat it. Like, I lock in and learn how to fight. I know like people who tune in after the watch along is over and they're like, wait, NXT Heatwave's been over for like an hour. Pop Shot asks, was I ever going to do Triple H? Ray is going to do it now that he's back. I would love to do it, but I would love to be the one to do it, but I already made the deal that Ray would get to do AAA, so stay tuned. I know he's got plans. It's coming. But yeah, people who are like, the show is over, like Heatwave, are tuning in to see me talk about Kingdom Hearts now, and watch Young doesn't look like me anymore me. Like, this guy looks like he could be my son at this point, with how much I've aged in the last few years.
That's enough.
Talk about why he beat Sephiroth on a wrestling show. And it's all because of this game.
Give in to the dark.
I really hope this was the one, because at least to sit through a whole nother one. I don't even know why I'm, like, staying quiet. Because, like, other me...
Heartless angel.
Yeah, I got hit with the Sin Harvest. I pulled it off, though.
That's enough.
Like, other me is locked in. This guy's quiet. He's not saying a word. So really, we're just jamming out to One Winged Angel while we watch this.
Descend. Heartless angel.
God, I was not avoiding Sin Harvest in this one. I really miss Kingdom Hearts 2.
Give in to the dark. That's enough.
And because I was using such a terrible mic at the time, you can hear me button mashing in this. Like, if you ever just a random idea humanizes one of the ideas of, well, I try to be just a genuine person, you know? Like, there's parts of my life I don't talk about for obvious reasons, but I try to be a fairly open book on this channel. Yeah, about most things. Sometimes things I don't want to be because JT pays me to talk about them.
All shall be one with me. Give into the dark. Give into the dark.
4 health bars left. I think at this point I knew I was getting hit with it, so I was just ready. Like, I knew I wasn't getting to him in time to stop him from doing it, so I just ran away from him and had the quick key ready on the heal button. Like on the healing button. 3 health bars left. It's still wild how much this influenced on LS11 universe.
Time has come. Let us
Probably. I need to go hang out with JT and Red. Like, I genuinely consider JT and Tatum 2 of my best friends that I've made online. Pierre as well. Like, JT, Tatum, and Pierre are like the 3 best friends I've made online that I've never met in person. And, like, we gotta change that someday. Because we're all, like, in that same, like, 1 or 2 year age gap. Tatum's the youngest of all of us. I believe Tatum is 21 now, or 20 now. But, like, Pierre and JT are only a few months apart. Oh, well, thank you, Bad Dog. There was the first time I stopped Sin Harvest from happening. And I'm not gonna like spoil anything, but JT, Tatum, and I might be working on a little project together soon. But that's the most I will say.
Let us go. Roll the perimeter. Roll the perimeter.
Yeah, you can hear me talking myself through strategy now at this point. Roll the perimeter.
accept the darkness.
That'd be fun, yeah. JT, you're in Virginia, right? You should do an amazement in Raleigh next year. Alright, here we go. This is what led to the feud. You're about to hear what led to the ARW feud. Keep in mind, ISO's scarcely cursed. ISO scarcely curse in on videos back then.
Heartless angel.
He is down to like 2 hits left till he's dead.
Accept the darkness.
1 hit left. This is the moment that started the ARW story of me and Sephiroth.
Heartless angel. What?
Suck a dick, Sephiroth!
How'd you like that?
I admit you're very skilled. But apparently Cloud is the only one who can eliminate me. Tell Cloud to come here. Tell him Sephiroth is looking to settle things.
Just gonna... At least it's worth a silver trophy in this game. Just gonna...
So lame. Suck a dick, Sephiroth is such a lame battle cry. And I fall backwards in my chair. Don't know if you can see, I'm kind of red with embarrassment because I haven't heard myself shout that in years. And so, where it really all came to a head, outside of ARW, would be that a few years later, 2020, during the pandemic, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, Part 1. I haven't played any of the other parts yet. And I did a Let's Play on it. And well... Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I was doing Hey LS11 Universe at Xander by this point because LS11 Universe existed by this point. And of course, I fought him. And it wasn't as long of a fight this time. But...
Not yet.
Was it really like a 7-minute boss fight? Oh, you're not done? Oh, you're not done! You know what they say about limits. Oh, what season was this during? June 5th, 2020. Season 1. This was Season 1. You can see I'm starting to slowly put weight back on as well because of the pandemic. I limited myself to 1 F-bomb per Let's Play. They're meant to be broken! Suck a fucking dick, Sephiroth. I said it again. Oh, the Let's Play Vault. If you're ever looking for background noise that isn't LS11 Universe, it's this. This is your place. I kind of wonder, when did I say Hey LS11 Universe for the first time? What Let's Play would that have been? That would have had to have been late 2019. Let's see. Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
The new year. Hey everybody, it's LS11.
I'm still doing Hey everybody, it's LS11 there. I know I wouldn't have been doing it for Kingdom Hearts because this was just streams broken up in shorter videos. ARW got bigger around this point. Was it Princess Peach?
This is Mysterious Vibe Island. Hey everybody, it's LS11 and welcome back to...
Nope, still Hey everybody, it's LS11. Coliseum.
Hey everybody, it's LS11 and welcome...
This is a weird trip down memory lane for me. It wouldn't have been it wouldn't be Sonic Generations, right? At this point I gotta check.
Hey everybody, it's LS11 and welcome...
Okay. Punch-Out. I know I was thoroughly doing RW by Punch-Out.
Hey LS11 Universe, it's
There it
Xander,
is.
and welcome back.
Alright, so did I do it in Mario RPG?
Hey everybody, it's LS...
Alright, Punch-Out Episode 1 was the first time I said Hey LS11 Universe to a non-wrestling crowd. Punch-Out Wii is my favorite Let's Play I've ever done, by the way. Like, highly recommend that one. And also, if you want some Alex content...
Hey everybody, my name is Tony Stark, and I'm... Welcome to the next Let's Play on the LS11 channel. To my left, I have Carol Danvers, and to my right, I have Dr. Stephen Strange. And welcome to the new Let's Play of... Loading screen, hurry up. I don't pay you to load. Anyway, microphone a bit closer to where it'll pick up all three of our voices here. I probably should have loaded the game before I did the intro, shouldn't I?
Yeah, probably.
Jeopardy music, anyone? Kidding. Okay, in all seriousness, hey LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome to the secret Let's Play I've been hinting at for the last God knows how long. Anyway, we are playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, and to my left I have my beautiful girlfriend Alex.
Hi.
And to my right I have my best friend in the world. His name is Alan. Hi.
I didn't know you wanted me to say hi, so I got confused.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead.
Yeah, you get a whole 45, not full 45, but you get a whole, you get a whole 36 episodes. The last 9 are just me. But you get a whole 36 episodes of me, Alan, and Alex palling around on this game. Alan, this would be one of the last times I ever hung out with him, unfortunately. We just stopped talking. Not because he did anything or I did anything. We just drifted apart, unfortunately. But yeah, you get Alex, Alan, and I playing Ultimate Alliance for a long time. Alright, cool. I don't think I got anything else to add here. But yeah, that was a fun little trip down memory lane explaining the Sephiroth rivalry. KJ, when you get to that point in ARW, that is all I will say, is when you get to that point, I am excited. I am so excited. I am so looking forward to these comments. I am so looking forward to what you think of the bullshittery that was my early days of booking. Because, oh my god. Early ARW is so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. I mean, it gets weirder. But, like, from where I last got a comment from you, you're currently on Season 1, Episode 12, right? Which is where Venom just fucking annihilates Spider-Man. That's the stuff. Takes me back. Alright, there we go. No, that's still on Twitch, if you didn't know. In fact, I think... Okay, you're on Xandermania. Alright. Yeah, I believe if you go to my Twitch... No, you can't anymore. I got rid of them, I think, because Twitch got rid of them. But ARW used to be hosted on Twitch, not YouTube. Also, let's just look at my old terrible... This was my old channel trailer for Twitch. Hi there, everybody. My name is Xander, and welcome to my video gaming channel. I have top-tier gaming skills. How do I get down? Oh no, no. Excellent. Not just that, I can also sing. Come on, it's Slam, and welcome to the jam. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Mental synchronization, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. I'm also super funny.
Hi. Give me that D! You're a
And
big
last
boy.
and certainly not least,
It's my
I'm
first time
very
doing part
humble.
2 on this. Very nervous.
Well, hello, handsome. If you couldn't tell. Hi there, everybody. My name is Handsome. That is me ripping off a Princess Peach dress. There's a lot of backstory to that one. And I mean a lot of backstory to that one. Okay, you're on Xandermania. So where in season 1 is that? I mean, season 1 obviously ends with Xandermania, but like, let me pull up and see how many episodes that means you're in at this point. That's. I think I was waiting to give a review, but I have 2 Xandermania matches on my top 10 for season 1, maybe a third because I get the Thanos Superman. Peach dress. Yep, I was dressed as Princess Peach. There's a long story to that. One of the earliest stream incentives that I ever did was that I would dress as Princess Peach on stream. Fun fact about Xandermania 2019 for you real quick. This thumbnail was actually made years after it aired. The original Xandermania thumbnail was what you see on the end of the Superman and Thanos video package. And I won't play Superman Thanos because you're still getting to that point.
I didn't come to ARW without a reason. When I heard about a Mad Titan running...
But I think, does it show up before the match?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Xander Mania. We are here on another beautiful...
I don't want to spoil anything for you. But like the very kind of basic ass match graphics that play before matches. The one of Superman and Thanos was the thumbnail for Xandermania for years, and then I decided that I wanted to upgrade some of the old thumbnails, and I did that one. So you've got a hell of a season coming up, my friend. That is all I'm gonna say there, without spoiling much with thumbnails. So I won't scroll much further down. But you got a hell of a season coming up with ARW. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So the thing about me singing Hallelujah, one of my favorite videos I've ever created. And then this is my last thing, I swear, before I go to bed. Probably not go to bed, but before I start getting videos set up. There was a period in time in, like, towards the end of me doing Let's Plays where I would do random stuff. Excuse me. Like, this was my actual reaction to the Sephiroth reveal.
Okay, here we go.
For Smash Brothers, by the way. Just to really wrap up the Sephiroth story.
Kind of a remake of the World of Light opening. I heard a text go off on my phone, but I didn't know who this is. Okay, who's it gonna be? Oh, Galeem's gonna... Oh, what's Galeem doing? Okay. Oh, fuck. No, no. No.
Okay, so that's the thing, KJ. And Alex, my wife, was like the biggest ARW viewer at the time. Everyone's like, yeah, Bowser Jr. Bowser. Here's the thing. Spoiler alert for like later in season like 3, I think. They're not the same character. They're not. It's later revealed that it's 2 different characters. Like, just to go ahead and tell you that, so you don't think it's Bowser gender bending. Bowsette and Bowser end up being 2 different characters. Like, you'll see them on screen at the same time at some point, I'm pretty sure. Where was this energy for Snake fans?
My fucking dream character.
What do you mean? I fucking love Solid Snake. Yeah, Sephiroth was the character I wanted in Smash Ultimate the most, other than Waluigi. I think so. You triggered a commentator. That's what I was going for, because the Bowsette stuff had just started being a thing in real life. I think at first it was meant to be that Bowser put on the Super Crown, but I think I changed my mind. Oh, yeah, if you've never seen this trailer, by the way. Mario fucking dies.
Holy shit!
No, actually, he's okay. Bye, Mario. I don't have a video of my reaction to Snake getting brought back because I wasn't streaming back then. I wasn't a streamer yet. But yeah, there's always just these hidden gem videos you'll find on the channel. This was when I quit Let's Playing for a fucking week. I need to just delete these videos. Wait, can I download these? Wait, what? Oh, I'd have to have YouTube Premium. Like, Phasmophobia with Jess is very funny. Fucking love Jess. She's a mom now. Congrats to her, by the way. Her little girl is a year old now, I believe. Or coming up on a year old. Yeah, I was going to quit Let's Playing, and then I didn't, and then I ended up doing it, actually, and just not saying anything. But there's a video in here somewhere, because this was when the pandemic first started. Me and Chorister, Bill is his name. We haven't talked in years now. But we hopped on a stream together and played Twitch Sings. And this video, I won't show you everything from it. Whether it was Ice Climbers from the U version, because they couldn't make them work on 3DS, and they didn't want characters to be exclusive to one version or the other. So this was in April 2020, so right after the pandemic started. We
LS11 Universe Xander, we're doing something a little different today.
Wait, did I just say LS11
recording this
Universe?
just before it starts up.
And we were,
Have to cut me off, make out like it never happened, and then we were nothing.
Kind of interesting thing if you look at the background here, because I didn't do many videos in real life back then. You will see the LS11 Universe rosters set up in figure form in the background, with the Raw, NXT, and SmackDown logos above each set, and the Xandermania posters from 2019 and 2020.
And I don't even need your loving. Holy shit, I did. Roads, take me home, country roads. It
was a very fun night, like. And he's actually a professional singer, so like when he sings, it's really good. When I sing, it's
Takes a lot of breath for this.
Hey, you, what you gonna do? Yeah, hey, you, what you gonna do? Yeah,
there were points where he and I would like hop on and do silly songs in voices. There's one that I didn't download and I wish I had, where we did Come Sail Away as Cartman and Joe Swanson, with me as Joe Swanson. Just a great video. And it does, of course, end with
Waluigi.
Waluigi. Waluigi.
And he and his son start like waving a lighter in the
Face is just memeing. And it's not the one you hear at night. It's not somebody that you can fight. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah.
But yeah, okay. So before I wrap up, let me see what KJ just said about Xandermania. Okay. The three-way TLC match and the women's five-way are both my top 10 for season 1 for ARW. It's a really solid show. The 8-way ladder match felt rushed, and the battle royal was what it was. So, my one defense on this is ARW was still CPU versus CPU back then. And it stays that way until a specific match where everything, I believe, becomes full me in control. And let me double check that. I'm going to mute the desktop audio so I don't spoil anything for you, because I do want you to go in blind. But I believe that at a certain point in the series, everything finally becomes full me in control. And it's in season 2. I know that much. So if anything ever feels rushed or underwhelming or like it's overstaying its welcome, that's because all the way until roughly... Let's see. It's like the halfway point of season 2, I think. At this point, I'm curious. I don't remember. Because I made like a conscious choice to make the change. Okay, I've found roughly where it's at. Let me go back a show, essentially, to check. But when essentially, you'll know when I've taken full control of the game, when, first of all, there's going to be multiple moments where, like, not to spoil too much here, hopefully, but let me find the moment and I'll show you just a quick little snippet here. There are moments where you'll see things like this where the pause menu makes it into the final video. And it fucking happens with ARW a lot. But yeah, I believe around this point, there's a point where like I'm controlling some matches, but I'm not controlling all of them. It's roughly around the show called Shattered Dimensions. So episode 18 of season 2 is roughly where I start taking full control of ARW and things stop feeling as rushed. But oh man, I'm excited. You're in season 2 almost. You got Superman Thanos left to watch. Season 2 is where things get very fun, I will say. Season 2 is the weird one. The weird one, but the fun one. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to your comments on it. Guys, thanks so much. I don't think there's going to be a Raw watch-along tomorrow, simply because I'm probably going to be out. Oh, well, simply, in part, because Raw's going to be at 3 p.m. tomorrow, my time. I may not even be home yet. If I'm substitute teaching, I definitely won't be home. If I'm delivery driving, it's like a 50-50 shot. And then I guess Universe will be at 6, just to be safe. So, an hour later than normal for the premiere, just so I don't overlap with the real life Raw. But yeah, you're in for a fun time, KJ. I want to just start doing like, there was a point in time where I was doing like ARW retrospectives every weekend where I'd like watch 3 or 4 episodes on stream and talk about them. And I got through like the first half of season 2 before I quit. I really want to do that again at some point. I've got a lot of ideas that I'm going to start going more into podcasting than Universe stuff eventually. Not like full-blown quit Universe, but like maybe one day eventually scale back to only a couple shows or something. But I'm having fun right now. I'll find more time if I really want to do podcasts. Until then, bye everybody. I'll see you guys